What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have another fun one for you. Another carded offering, G.I. Joe offering for you today. All the way from 1998. We offer you the G.I. Joe U.S. Vietnam Marine. Fully posable figure. This is another one from the first batch of carded figures that I purchased all the way back in 1998. I believe I got this set, well, actually this particular figure from Toys R Us back in 1998. And I labeled this figure, or I dubbed this figure as the cleanest, coolest looking basic carded figure I've ever seen. There's literally not much to this figure. But what it lacks in overall accessories and things, eye candy or things of that nature, it really makes up for it just in crisp, cool, clean beauty. I can't put it any better than that. That was one of the drawing points to this figure. It's a beautiful, basic carded figure that just radiates beauty to me. I'm a M.I.B collector, so I'm looking for condition. The card art, everything was really nice. There's his flashlight. Get you a little inside there to see the inside of that. Beautiful. This was the recruit head sculpt that came out back in that time period. You see, he's got a very low cut haircut there. They did a beautiful job on the texture, paint job of the hair. Iconic scar on the side of the face there. I love those head sculpts. A single pistol there. It's like a 45 there in the other hand. And he's got this really just basic olive green uniform with black boots. These U.S. Vietnam Marines with the flashlight pistol were regarded as tunnel rats. They would go into the dark tunnel-like areas and really seek out and check out locations that were safe to explore, to move troops through. So that was one of the tunnel rats' responsibilities. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. Hanging out today on Friday, bringing you some G.I. Joe goodness. It's another one of my carded figures from 1998, the U.S. Vietnam Marine. Let's turn this card around. See how straight this card is? It's this is a particular card is G.I. Joe's kept in my main collection room. Get you a blown out shot here at the back. Here's the backstory on a U.S. Vietnam Marine. This figure doesn't really see a lot of time outside of its container. I keep it in a big plastic tub. kind of protected. It's backstory if you want to pause your video and get you some good reading behind this, the story behind the U.S. Vietnam Marine. Give a shout out to all of our veterans out there. We hope this video finds you in a fantastic place in your life, safe, healthy, happy. We'll have more G.I. Joe videos coming out for you. Let's see if we can find our guy. There's the U.S. Army Desert. Here it is. Here he is, the U.S. Vietnam Marine. I believe we did a video on these two guys here. Our U.S. Air Force crew chief right there. I love that figure. And our Army National Guard, G.I. Joe. Let's get you a year here. See, look at all the beautiful accessories. Authentic Foot Locker that you could really buy. Look at all the weapons. I didn't collect a lot of those because I was more obsessed with getting all the 12-inch G.I. Joes that I could possibly get my hands on. So a lot of these sets, you know, I just kind of just ignored. I didn't pick any of them up. If they didn't come with a figure, I didn't really buy them. I was more into the figures at the time, as opposed to all of these accessory cards that you could purchase. Looking back on it now, I still don't feel bad about doing it, even though now I have I'm an owner of a museum, so I might pick up some of these just to show you, just for keepsakes. And once again, it's all about the historical preservation and value of these toy lines. There's our year, 1998 Hasbro. The old G.I. Joe Collectors Club. Proof of purchase sticker. These were redeemable back then. You have so many proof of purchases you could send in, and they'll, you know, send in for different things like accessories and figures and things of that nature. Get half off, you know. Obviously, I never used it because it would destroy the packaging. He had dog tags in here too, if you can see his dog tags. Just a really cool figure. He had the old classic collection hand sculpts. These figures were used by a lot of collectors as custom figures that they could, you know, do custom jobs on. This carded figure did not cost a lot. Even back then, I believe I paid maybe $16 or $17 for this figure. Can you find this figure for that now? Probably not. Maybe somewhere in the maybe $30, $40 range now. So he has more than kept up his collectability value. And just a plain, clean, beautiful figure. And we wanted to share this guy with you today. I have a massive G.I. Joe collection. So with M.I.B being out right now, and just really, we've been cranking out the M.I.B videos because they've just, I mean, they've really been coming out at a feverish rate. So we've kind of gotten away from our G.I. Joe, but our G.I. Joe collection is really the bread and butter of our museum. So we'll be bringing you some more G.I. Joe videos in the very, 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 very near future. Guys, you know the routine. God bless. and keep